What's happening in Lake Tahoe? Make sure you tune in the Tahoe Tonight Show each and every evening. It's interview-based, so see if you see any of your friends on there letting you know what's going on in your community. That's right, 5, 8, and 11 o'clock every single night. Join moi.
Thank you. Carline Sinkler, the principal of the South Lake Tahoe High School. Good to see you in here. Nice to finally meet you.
Yeah, you too.
I hear lots of really nice things about you.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, that feels. I bet you hear that everywhere you go, huh?
Well, it's nice to hear.
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. I think I always
things
make a
aren't
point.
always perfect.
Yeah,
but we try.
But it's nice. It's
We're
nice
growing.
when we pass along the good things people are saying.
Absolutely.
So I know you want to come in and talk about this event coming up Wednesday, a film event. But maybe first give the big picture of what we're raising money for, what the event goes towards, and then we'll talk about the film.
Perfect. So we have a Vikings Booster Club, which is kind of like your version of PTA for our South Tahoe High School. And so these are incredible parents that want to make sure that they're supporting our work at the high school with making sure that our students have connections to each other. And they're concerned about all of the influences around so much screen time and devices and what it is to grow up in a digital world.
Yeah,
and
you must, as a principal, you must have been to many presentations about this, I would imagine.
Absolutely, and a lot of it is that there's a lot of great things about technology. It allows us to do things and connect in ways across the world and understand information, gain information super quickly, but it also has drawbacks when we don't balance. So you can kind of think of it as tech-life balance. Yeah. And we're seeking that, and we want to have a community-wide conversation
it's so new.
about that.
I mean, it's just, like these are the kids that are the first real generation learning, like, well, what is appropriate, what is.
Right. And so if you think about it, a lot of our kids right now, even our kids in high school, they're kind of born with a phone in their hand. And trying to bring them back to a place where they know how to have limits with that and balance themselves, and also kind of have some self-regulation. Yeah. And I think adults need to do that too.
I was just going to say the same thing. I mean, it's everybody. Totally. I think we all could learn a little bit more. Yeah. And I feel like the information, the data about, or even how to, the etiquette is still being developed as we go for us adults, and we have to be a good example for the kids.
And so there's actually there's something that's going on right now that's through another organization, but it's called Tech Life Balance Challenge. And there's some things about thinking about, instead of being 24/7 with technology, what about being 24/6? Take a day off.
Right, a whole day.
Take a day off. Unplug in some way, and there's also ways to sort of set limits with how often kids are on it. When you're in the car, just turn off the phone.
For sure.
My best conversations with my kids, we're in the car sometimes.
Amen. I agree.
And so turn off the phones. When you're at dinner, turn off the phones. Things like that. So we're trying to set limits at the high school, and I know that they're doing it at the middle school and elementary schools as well. But we're trying to teach some habits around that. So the parents really, somebody saw this great documentary about growing up in the digital age called Screenagers. And so the Boosters Club is sponsoring a screening, and that's going to be on Wednesday at the high school in the theater. And so at 5 to 6, Sombreros Tacos is coming, and we're going to have a taco truck so people can buy some tacos, talk a little bit, get to know each other.
That's nice when it's right at dinner time,
We're trying to do it that way.
Because otherwise the family's like, what do we do for dinner? I want to go, but then boom, we'll just get something there and make it easy. Good job.
And then we're going to start the film at 6. It's a little over an hour, and then we'll have a little bit of time to talk afterwards.
Good,
and
a little
then we're going to follow it up with some workshops and some things that people might want to come. We're doing it as donations. There's no fee, even though the Boosters is paying a fee to screen it. They want to just take donations if anybody wants to contribute. And it's good work.
It sounds like the kids will watch it during, starting this week, and then by the time the public, the parents, and everybody sees it, they'll be aware of what this film's about.
Yeah, so freshmen, sophomore are going to see that on Monday, Tuesday, and then juniors and seniors are going to see it on Wednesday night. We're inviting parents. It doesn't have to be just from high school. It can be from anywhere.
Yeah.
You don't even have to be a parent. You could be
sure.
just
Yeah. No. We all. You know.
What's going on with thinking about the effects of the digital age?
It's a huge effect. I was starting to tell you. You know, I guide these trips down to Antarctica for ski mountaineering, and everybody. You know, it's an amazing place to go skiing. There's no question.
Yeah.
But all these people, these are adults that have money and have done a lot, have had a lot of great experiences. They all come, and then we do another one up to the Arctic, and they all come back saying, "Oh my God, it's a trip of a lifetime, trip of a lifetime." And we're starting to really realize, I think, of course, these locations are amazing.
Right.
But in these locations, there is no internet, there is no phone, there is nothing. And we sit and talk and connect to people in a way for a week or 2 weeks when we go to Antarctica, and it's a really unique experience. That we have the potential to get away from if we're not aware.
And I think it's the part of this is really talking about being intentional, because there is a time and a place for technology for sure. But there's also a time and a place to unplug and connect with each other. When you ask our kids what they want the most, they want connection and communication. And they want it to be authentic.
Yeah.
And so there's that challenge of saying, if you're going to share something on Facebook, or if you're going to share something on Snapchat, because that they use all sorts. Facebook is not even what they're into anymore.
No, I know.
And so they have all these other ways of communicating and asking them to connect with each other instead of connecting online. Sometimes just go and see the person.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go and talk to them. Yeah. And there's a lot of it about digital citizenship, in that sense of, I'm not gonna be with you differently online than I would in person.
Right.
So I'm not going to be hurt. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to cheat. There. You know, there's all sorts of things. So it's a good conversation to have.
I
and I'm
agree.
glad that our boosters organization is sponsoring this. Yeah. And I hope people can join us on Wednesday at the high school.
Well, thanks for bringing that to the community. Thanks to the Booster Club for bringing it. It's Wednesday, starts at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, and then 5 to 6 is Sombreros Tacos. And if anybody wants any information, please check out our website for South Tahoe High School. You can just Google it or Yahoo it or whatever you'd like to search for it, and you can find it super easy, and there's a lot of information there.
There you go.
Carline
Sinkler, the principal at the South Lake Tahoe High School. Wednesday, 6 o'clock start. We'll be back with your forecast. Stay with us.